my name's Alexis and today I'm giving you my thoughts and feelings on the Subculture palette from Anastasia, and then at the end I just have something I need to talk to you about, a little announcement, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's talk about this. Everyone and their mother has done a review on this palette, and I am aware that I am probably literally the last person to do one, but here we go anyways. I'm gonna preface this by saying that I don't understand what all the hullabaloo was about. I don't get it. Everybody made such a big deal about how terribly awful this palette was, and I don't get it. So let me start off with, this is coming from a makeup artist standpoint. I am a makeup artist. I know how to do makeup. I know how eyeshadows work. Okay? Saying that, I understand why people were having problems with this palette. I get it. I understand. They're very softly pressed. They're very pigmented, and the way they're pressed makes them really soft. So when you touch into them, and like you can see what shades I've used in this, because you can see where I've touched, when you touch into them, they have kick up. Every eyeshadow ever in the world is going to have kick up, because if you press your brush in and if you don't get anything kind of coming back, that eyeshadow is pressed too hard and you're not going to get any pigment out of it. Every eyeshadow is going to have kick up. I'm sorry. Like, if that bothers you, don't use eyeshadows, but every eyeshadow is going to have kick up because they have to in order to be pigmented. If you pressed an eyeshadow so hard that it didn't have any kick up, you would have nothing on your brush. You wouldn't be able to do eyeshadow with it. There'd be nothing there. Everything's gonna have kick up. These have a lot of kick up because they're very pigmented and they're pressed very softly. So I think all the people who are having problems are the people who are naturally heavy-handed. They go in really hard, and because they're so soft, they get a lot of kick up, they get a lot of product in their brush, and then they don't know what to do with it. You have to be very soft with these eyeshadows. You have to be gentle with these. So someone who is naturally softer, who has a lighter touch, is going to be able to use this palette a lot easier than someone who goes in really hard. That's it. That's all you have to do with this palette, is be soft with it. So, I mean, I am not super light gentle, but I also do not go in really hard with my brushes. So, for me, a lot of the lighter shades work for me. Once I start getting into some of the deeper shades over here, that's where I start having a problem, because my hand does not know how to pick up softly or softer than how I normally do. So I pick up too much product. I tap off the excess, but there's still going to be more on my brush than I want because of the way I've tapped into the product. Okay? I get why people can't make this work. I know how to make it work. I still don't like it. And that's just a me thing. I know that I can get these darker shadows to work. I know I can, but I don't want to have to baby them. And that's just me personally. And that's fine. So if you are someone who is heavier handed with the way you do your makeup, if you press very hardly into your shadows, you're not going to like this, and I'm going to tell you not to bother. If you have a really light hand and you are very soft and gentle, you're going to like this, and I say go ahead and pick it up. It's all about how you pick up the eyeshadow and how you work with them on your eyes. It's you. You are the factor on whether or not this is going to work. It's not the eyeshadow's fault that it's pressed the way it is. That's all I really have to say. And I don't want to be like mean about it, but there are people who are just slamming this palette for being crap, and it's not. It's the way you use it. And people were blaming Norvina and being like, oh, she's telling us how to do makeup. She's not telling you how to do makeup. She's telling you how to use these particular shadows because they are pressed differently. They are softer. So that's all I got. It's pretty. I can see why it works. I can see why it doesn't work. And for me personally and how I work, I don't want to baby it, so I'm going to end up returning it. But it's a pretty palette, and I think if you can get it to work, great. If you can't get it to work, don't be mad at the palette. It's not the palette's fault. It's not your fault either. It's nobody's fault. It's just how they're meant to be worked with. That's it. That's all I got. Before I go, I just want to say I've had a really, like, rough month, maybe month and a half, just like with my career, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life, and I don't know what I'm doing with my channel, and I've just kind of been all over the place because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to focus my efforts on so many things at one time, and I just made a phone call today that just completely ruined like 2 years of something that I've been planning. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a hiatus from my YouTube channel, which I really don't want to do because I've had a lot of stuff planned for this channel, but I can't put in all of the effort that I want to put in because I just don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. And I don't know. I just don't know what's going on. So I'm going to take a break. I'm still going to be on my social media. You can still contact me on my social media if you want to. I'll still be reading comments on my videos and stuff. I just won't be uploading or creating any new content because I just need to figure out what I'm doing. And I don't want to have to stop making videos because I love making videos, but if it's just one less thing for me to worry about right now, and the less things I have to like split my brain to focus on, the better at the moment. So I have to take a break. So I'm sorry, but I have to do it for my own sanity and mental health. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.